Hey Ben, this is Don Cunningham. In this video, I'm going to show you some things that you can do to increase your online visibility and bring more customers to your business through your website. The three things I'm going to go over is content, citations, and backlinks. Okay, so the first thing is the word content. So for Google to fully optimize a website, there should be a minimum of 1,500 words of content on the home page. Okay, I have your website here, and let me take a look at it. I did a count, and your site, you have about 1,370 words of content on your home page. But in addition to the number of words, you want to have keywords that are going to be used in searches that will cause your site to come up when the search is done. Okay, this is one of your top competitors. Now their website was found on the first page of Google search. Yours is found on the fourth. You take a look at their site, at the content they have. You can see just by looking here, they have much more content on their home page. As far as word count, they have over 1,800 words on their home page. Okay, now this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's a paid tool, but what it does, it gives me the background details of what Google uses to rank websites. And as I mentioned before, you want to have keywords that are going to be used to find your website. Now you can see here this is your website here in Ahrefs, and you're only being found for one keyword. And then also we can look at over here at the backlinks. You've been found for 72 backlinks. Now backlink is when one website links to another website online. And it's like it's giving that site a recommendation. So the more backlinks you have linking to your site, it gives you what we call more authority. And as you can see, you have 72 backlinks here. Okay, now this is your competitor site in Ahrefs. And you can see here they are being found for 9 organic keywords. And what we could do here is we could see exactly what keywords that their site is being found for, and we could include those same keywords in your content, and then we could do the same with backlinks. We could look at to see what sites are linking back to their site, and we could get those same sites to link back to your site, which will give your site more authority. But in addition to getting the same backlink rates to link back to you, we could get even more backlinks for your site, which would then give you a higher authority. Okay, the third thing I wanted to talk about is citations. I have here the result of a Google search. Over here we have the organic listing. On this side we have the map section of what we call the map path. And if I click on one of these red circles here, you will see name, down name, and come down here and you see the address here and phone number. And that is what's called, and that is your citation, also known as a NAP, name, address, and phone number. And the important thing about the NAP is you want to have that listed in online directories. And the more directories you have your NAP listed in, the more relevance you have when Google is optimizing your website. Okay, here's a chart showing some of the online directories that your NAP can be listed in. Now, and I'm sure you recognize some of these, but in addition to these, there are another couple hundred other directories your NAP could be listed in. And what could be done here is there's a site called Bright Local, and on that site we can find exactly what directories the NAP of your competitors is listed in, and then we can match those same directories for your site. And then in addition to that, we could get your NAP listed in even more directories, which would give your site more relevance. Okay, well that's it in a nutshell. And we went over content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 words of content on your homepage, but also included in those words, you want to have keywords that are going to be used in searches that will cause your site to be found. And we can get those since you use the same keywords that your competitors are using as well. Then we went over backlinks. You want to have um, more backlinks than your competitor, which is going to give your site more authority. And then we went over citations, which would, again, you want to have your NAT listed in more directories than your competitor, which would give your site more relevance. Okay, so what you could do, and you can take this information that I provided, and these are all things that you could do yourself. However, if you want a quicker, more effective route, give me a call. My name is Don Cunningham. My number is 714-473-0269. Again, it's Don Cunningham. 714-473-0269. I hope you liked the video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. You have a great day.